This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Season thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Handoff running right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood in this national title game. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wolf. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
2nd down and goal upcoming. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Grab by the receiver. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. It's hard running that through a tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, makes a quick catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. Receiver grabs it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls in the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Breaks into the clear. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial third down play right here. He finds some space. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. says he needed explosive plays, Kirk. That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Fresno State. Way too much speed on that play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, the defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fresno State! Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point gets it within 4, 35-31. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Fresno State offense back on the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. They'll tackle him at the 27. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Hand off to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Looking for a man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw yet again. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that previous play. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught by the receiver.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
It's a draw play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quick throw to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain sets up a third down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.